Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome to another Wheelingit Campground review. We're here at Glen Maury City Park in Buena Vista, Virginia, which is right across Interstate 81 from Lexington, Virginia. And it's a great location to explore the surrounding area. So Lexington, the Ridge Parkway is right here. So we're right at the base. You have access to the Appalachian Trail, Lexington, Natural Bridge, the George Washington National Forest, which has tons of outdoor activities to do. So yeah, it's a great location. It's a huge park.
Huge!
It's like 350 acres, and it's got a golf course right next door. It's got an Olympic-sized swimming pool. It's not open now in spring, but in the summer. The river runs right by the park. Tennis courts, skate park, baseball field, little ice cream shop. So it's a great location, and it's a good value, but the camping is basic.
Yeah, so I mean everything Paul mentioned is true. It's a great park, great location. And actually, if you have Passport America, this is a very good deal. And we will talk in specific about the prices. But to talk just about the camping itself, it's very basic. This is a first come, first served campground. That's the first thing to be aware of. So there are no reservations, which can be a great thing if you like that kind of thing, or a bad thing if you don't like that kind of thing. And there are two camping areas. There is an upper camping area, which is more like a regular campground, but it is very tight.
No big rigs.
And there is no way I would take a big rig up there. So that is only for smaller rigs and people that are comfortable driving around tight roads. And then there's a lower campground, which is really the rally field. It's basically a big open field where they hold rallies and they can accommodate up to 250 rigs. So another little tip, if you're coming here, is to call ahead and find out if there's a rally going on.
Check the event schedule.
Yeah, just in case, because the camping is actually not bad when it's kind of empty, because you have like this big beautiful field to yourself. But when it's full, it's insane. So, and we had a bit of a rally this weekend, and it got a bit full. So
it wasn't bad though.
It wasn't bad, but that's just something to be aware of. And yeah, we'll take you into the park. We'll show you what I mean, and show you what it looks like on the map too.
Yep, let's go. Here's a clip of the campground, basically the group field. You can see the baseball field here and the rigs in the back. That tree line is basically along the river. You see the beast back there in the back, right there. That's us, right along the river. There's water, electric down here and on this side of the road as well, and back on this side too. And we'll show you a little more of that in detail. Baseball park, ice cream, and the main check-in parking lot right here. Dump station, bathhouse, etc.
So I'm going to show you a crude map. Basically, there is really no map here. There is kind of a map of the upper campground, but not really a map of the layout. So what I did is I just printed out a Google Maps print, and I'll show you kind of the general layout so you get a feel for what the park looks like. So basically, this whole thing here is the park, and you come in here. This is the little check-in. And the lower campground is this area down here. It's a big, wide open field. This is totally accessible for any size rig. And it's just camping on grass. And down here, there are some water electric hookups. And then a bunch of non-hookups. And the water electric hookups down here cost $27 a night. In the low season, $32 a night in the high season, which is summer. But if you have Passport America, down here you only pay $17.50, which is a deal. The upper campground, you actually have to drive all the way up here. You go past the Olympic-sized pool, and then this is the upper campground, which is only for small rigs. And they do have water electric. They also have full hookup sites, which cost $30 a night in the low season and $35 a night in the high season. And I do believe Passport America also applies up here, but I'm not sure what the full hookup price is for that. So there you go, lower camping, upper camping, and this is where we are camped.
All right, this is our site. It's officially site number 18 in the lower campground, but site numbers here really don't matter. So we're parked along the river on the grass, and we do have water, electric. Now the one thing to realize is the electric pedestal here is 30 amps, but there's two connections, so it's for two campsites. So you may think that one pedestal is for you, but no, there could be somebody right next to you. So just be aware that if it's not full, it's not a big deal. You'll have plenty of space in between you and the next camper. But relatively flat grass. It rained quite a bit while we were here, and the water absorbed the ground pretty well. So it's a lovely site.
And I'll just pan around as usual so you can see the whole setup. This is our site. That's the river there, so we get a lovely view out there. And this right over here is, that's the next door pedestal. And again, like Paul said, it's a dual pedestal, so there will be one person on each side of that when this campground is full. Right now it is quite empty, so there's tons of space. But over the weekend it did fill up quite a bit. This is the rest of the field. Just a big, wide open field, as you can see. They can fit up to 250 RVs in here, so it can get tight. But right now, it's pretty empty. I'll just walk down here so you can see what it looks like down the road. And yeah, open, just come in, choose a site, and you're good to go. A quick clip of the facilities. They have flush toilets, they have walk-in shower stalls. I found the facilities so here. They're very dated. Two of the shower stalls didn't have anywhere to put your clothing, and I could not for the life of me get any hot water in here. Plus the facilities were just not quite clean. Paul said the men's side was nicer, so you know, maybe that's okay. But definitely so on the facilities here, but you do get showers. So we're standing at the upper campground here. I was going to do a bike through, but I got too freaked out. It was too steep. So we're going to do a drive through instead. Here we go. Quick clip of the pool area because it is quite impressive. This is the on-site pool. I believe it costs $3.50 or so to swim here during the season. It's not open right now, but it looks like it would be a wonderful place to hang in the summer. Just biking from the upper campground back down to the lower campground. Up at the top of the hill here you get some wonderful views of the Blue Ridge Mountains on the left and some of the view on the right. That is the golf course that you can see there, which also looks amazing. Yeah, there's just some really pretty views up here. We've been up the top here to use the playground and also to watch the sunset, which was quite pleasant. we'll do kind of a quick bike through into our side of the camping area, the lower campground loop, which is just really the big rally field. I'll just bike through from this end and end up at our rig. It's all very open, no shade, but quite pleasant when there's not a lot of rigs around.
All right, that concludes the review of Glen Maury Campground here in lovely Buena Vista, Virginia. And we really enjoyed our stay. It's a great location to explore the Ridge Parkway and surrounding Lexington and Natural Bridge and lots of other stuff around here.
And yeah, we're standing here by the river. It's late afternoon. We're about to put on the barbecue. So we're going to have our evening here. Perfect weather right now.
That's great.
And if you're traveling through the area, I think this is a good contender. The Passport America rate makes it very affordable. And like Paul said, the location does rock. I mean, we really did enjoy the Blue Ridge Parkway and all the other attractions around here. So
all right.
If you're in the area, check it out.
See you down the road.
See you down the road.
Bye.